morning, everyone. How are you today? It is an amazing Thursday morning. Temperatures are lower in the northeast because we had rain and now it's a little bit cooler than it has been for the past few days. Good morning, Marina. How are you this morning? Number one. Hey, Coco Diva. How are you this morning? Our temperatures are better today than we have had them for the past few days. Good morning, Loretta. How are you? So here we are on this beautiful morning. It is an amazing morning. So, yeah, it is. We are beautiful humans. All of us are here today. So one of the things we have to look for sure, Loretta, there's a button below where you put cancel, and that thing that keeps coming up, requests for you to come on live, is just Instagram new thing. So press cancel. You see it at the bottom of your screen. Hi, I'm Azim. Good morning. And how is the new jobs going? Anyway, it's 8 o'clock, so let's get the show on the road. Hi, Peter. Good morning. How are you doing? Here we are. This is an amazing morning. So look at the heading. And I purposely brought it up because we are in September. And I said, good morning to yourself. Because this is important. Why is it we are not saying good morning to ourselves? For years, that was something I practiced with a lot of you on the show, in the morning blessings and at the night show. Asking you, good morning, Yoko, to greet yourself. Good morning, Lisa, to greet yourself in the morning. We were taught by our parents, our schools, everybody, to greet the people we meet. But that is not good enough. We are putting everything we do from the day we were young and little, greet everybody. We are constantly greeting the world because that is what we were told. Say hello to Uncle Joe. Say this one, say that. We were just greeting people. We were kind to them. We had to make sure we weren't rude to them. And then we passed it on to our children. But somewhere along the line, a few, very few in the world realized they were worthy. And those people who taught worthiness were usually women that taught other women, you know what? You're worthy. You do not have to, you have to say something to you. You have to feel you before others can feel you. And we keep forgetting that. It is a really difficult and slightly unpleasant thing to do. To walk up to yourself when you wake up in the morning and you're there and you're touching and you can barely make it to the bathroom before collapsing. And then I am asking you to say to yourself, good morning, stunning, beautiful, amazing human being. I don't care what words you use. They have to be positive or feel of something that will make you think, Tessa-Marie is crazy, and laugh, because maybe I am. But that is an insurance policy for the day. Greeting yourself by saying, good morning. Good morning. You can say it with passion, with feeling, or you can say it stupidly like I say, good morning, you amazing thing. And you can go further, like I told you guys of the young lady who called herself sexy, and it was an amazing morning for her. But we have to realize, we have to use some words that are amazing. Good morning, you uplifting human being who loves to be there for others. Good morning, you, the person you are, you see the best in others. Whatever, make it up. Because everything that's in the world had to be a thought. It started with a thought. Make it up. We had to have this, it was created and it kept being modified. Make it up. So why can't we not make up greetings to ourselves in the morning? Why can't we? Why can't we not say first thing in the morning, hello, beautiful person, strong and amazing person? That makes you feel better. After a while, it is important and it just becomes part of you. You just say it. Because your mind is in control now. Your mind is saying, that's what you want? Here you go. What is beautiful about you this morning? Maybe your eye. Maybe all of a sudden last night you put some cucumber on your eye and you noticed it wasn't puffy. And that goes for both men and women. So don't say men don't do it. We all do it. Whatever it is, did you drink a lot of water? I noticed, oh my, I feel really great this morning. Celebrate that. And that if we celebrate those things, then we are loving ourselves. Greeting to self. What effect has it had on those of you who have been taught to practice it? I know Yuko knows because I can remember she been there. I think Lisa got it and a few others. Marina, I don't know. Arita, I know for sure she got it because she was on the courses we did where we said greeting to self. Good morning, self. Good morning, Coco Diva, if you're there. This is something to practice. You say to yourself in the morning, good morning. And if you say morning, it doesn't seem the same way. You forgot the good part. And then I know your mind might become the person that when you say good morning to, will say to you, what's so good about it? What do you do with that statement from somebody? You walk away from them and you walk away thinking, okay. When your mind replies that way to you, when you say good morning, amazing person, good morning, creative human, good morning, an observer, like I know Marina can celebrate that. She goes places and she takes fabulous pictures. She's an observer of her environment. Good morning, you observer of the environment that you share it with others. It's silly. But what will happen, more areas will open up for you to be observing and to take it. You will see beauty where others do not see it. And then you can share it. But furthermore, I learn from what I read and I watch and I hear. That's how I learn. I observe, I listen, I read, I maybe watch a movie and learn something like when I read Tom Flynn's Lord of the Rings. 16 maybe. And one of the things that was said by Sam to Frodo, I say it all the time, you never know. You know, Frodo, when you open your door in the morning, what you can step into. You can take it to be good or bad. You don't know when you open that door in the morning. When you open your mind in the morning to the world, you do not know what is waiting for you. And that is why you need your insurance policy. Your insurance policy is realizing I am worthy and special. I am beautiful. I am flawless. I have it. Good morning, my breath every day. Yes. I always say about the breath thing is when it is start to gives us a little bit of trouble that we go, oh shit, I can't climb up the stairs without I'm losing my breath. Okay, ring, doctor, my breath, right? But we ignored it until it had to push us to the brink. And that's when we say, oh, I'm so grateful for that beautiful breath this morning. I love my breath. Good morning, breath. I'm alive today. Feeling. The thing is that if you do not have feelings, do you have passion? Because feeling leads to passion. Passionate about yourself. We spend time being passionate about others. I'm implementing this. I bought a lighter with a picture of a peacock and it says, hello, gorgeous. I found it the other day and it made me smile. Amazing. So big. It is. The thing is, we must remember we are worthy of greetings of love to ourselves. There is nothing wrong in saying, you handsome dude, or you amazing human being. The important thing is to greet yourself in the morning. That is your insurance policy. That is going to make you go through the day feeling better about you. When the world knocks you down, and you have to understand, listen to me. It's not every day that I get up and I'm ready to go, fired up and ready to go, but I have a cause. I have to realize I am worthy, I am beautiful, I am amazing, I'm spectacular. Remember what I said with my affirmation. Everything I do is amazing, beautiful, and spectacular. Every place I go is amazing, beautiful, and spectacular. That doesn't mean when I get there, it hasn't got something that is not. That doesn't mean when I do something, it is not how I would like it to be. But I have to believe it and put my effort into it and my passion into saying that. And then I will be walking into a disaster, and what will fill my mind are those words. And that is self-love. We are now opening in the 21st century. Actually, when the Celestine prophecies came out, I think that is when we started to open up to energy and realize we are energy and we affect our life and the life of others by just being. Just being. We affect other people's life and the lives and our life. Just being there. We do not have to move. Because we are energy. We are electrifying. So, knowing that, why do not we do not take that electricity that is inside of us and use it to benefit us, starting our day with a powerful surge of energy, of good, positive energy. I know the world is falling apart right now and you're looking at it and you're standing on the brink of disaster. But even in that, if you leap, a net might appear. If you leap, you might go straight down and find out, you know what you look like boulders was really clouds. This is what you have to give yourself a chance to be loved by you, to be appreciated by you, to feel you, and to be like to recognize, I don't know how you felt, Cocodiva, when you said you saw a lighter with a pickup on it and it says, "Hello, gorgeous," and you bought it. Did you know that was for you to realize you are gorgeous? You are gorgeous from inside out. It's the gorgeousness inside of you that shines on the outside of you that attracts the best to you. You better believe it. Nothing else brings the best to you than the energy that is amazing that is inside of you. It does not come from outside towards you. Do not believe that. You have to bring it from inside out. You have to make it rise above everything. You have to do like the phoenix when it came out of the ashes and it became again. You have to believe, I have energy. I can love me. I can cherish me. It's okay. Stop hurrying when you are getting ready for the day. Stop hurrying to dress. Stop dressing like you are in a race to get to the most horrible looking clothes on you for today, because I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying at home today. But you're not ever going anywhere. We have 3 years of not going anywhere. So dress like you have somewhere to go. I am a peacock. When I go all the way. And that is the way we have to do it. Every time I read it, I smile from the inside. Yes, you have to say, the peacock is gorgeous. Have you seen a lion, how it sits down and prunes itself? Have you ever seen any animal rush through their pruning like a human being? We are the only species who can talk. But man, we have no time to prune ourselves. I am at home. But at home is the most important place in your life. That's where you sleep. That's where you wake up to. That's where you do things. That's where you walk. That's where you belong. That's where you pay for. That's what you buy things for. That's where you work to have. And you have the audacity not to appreciate yourself in that environment that you have created by putting so much of you into it. It did not just happen. You went after it. You chose each one of them independently to place there. And you are in that space and you're ignoring being in that space by not acknowledging, I am super amazing. I am gorgeous like the peacock. I'm beautiful. My breath, good morning, breath. Thanks for waking me up today. What is so wrong with that? We have to learn to adore ourselves a little bit more. We are so interested in adoring others so that they can adore us, and we are seeking to be adored. When it would really start at home, what we're looking for has to start inside of us with feeling and passion. I keep saying, greet yourself in the morning. Hello, beautiful person. Hello, I just love your smile. Hello. If somebody tells you, I love your smile, and you smile some more. So why don't you try it? It is a practice that is very uncomfortable to do. But you are doing it in the private of the bathroom when your eyes are not even quite open. When everything that is not working in your body is telling you you're getting old. It's crinky, it's cranky. And I am asking you, when this is happening, that is when you reach deep and say, damn it, I am still beautiful. And you acknowledge it. Because if you do not, that will overpower you, because this is what it is meant to do. This type of energy is telling you, wake up, shake it up. Even children, when they wake up, they're groggy. But there you do not expect to be groggy, you're giving up. I don't like this grogginess in the morning. Well, you know what? It is the morning. So do what you can do about it. Get in there and say, I am beautiful. I am worthy. I am accomplished. You are not sure? Look back at what you have done for a moment that you know for sure. I raised 3, 4, 2 beautiful children. I set them there. I did that. Of course, there was help. But we all can acknowledge our part when we're standing by ourselves. This is what it is to love yourself. Celebrate your successes as small as they are. So the big successes that you crave will come to you. Say you did wonderful today. First thing in the morning, you cannot find anything in that body, that house you live in, for you to be happy about. Well, then be happy about something you did yesterday. When you're writing in your goal-setting journal, are you writing sometimes what was great about yesterday? The more you think of the positive is the more you're going to get it. And you are a creative. Be creative when you wake up in the morning by loving yourself. Find something in you to appreciate, physical, and then feel it. Say the words that will raise you up. Saying anything, including a prayer, without passion and energy and a higher vibration is like hitting it against a stone wall. It takes longer. So when you are ready to greet yourself in the morning and you want to feel it, and in the beginning it's uncomfortable and it sounds silly and Tessa-Marie is crazy, we know that already, so that's not going to change. Say it anyway. Trust me and try it, because nobody is supposed to tell you that you are the best, better than all the rest, than you, that you got it. You are beautiful and there is something amazing about you and you have that smile. Smile to you in the mirror and say, good morning. How are you doing, girl? How are you doing, guy? How are you feeling today? Put some passion. If you're saying you wake in bed, the lover is in the bed with you, and you, oh, good morning. Really? You see what I'm doing? That's what we were trained to do. What about looking at self while still in the bed, stretching out, hands up, legs stretched out, and say, good morning. How are you feeling today? So by the time you get to the washroom, you have it going. You've got this. Because when somebody was going to criticize you out into the world today, or when the world is going to fire something at you that you did not expect and you have to duck so it doesn't cut your head off, you are going to be bold enough to say, good morning. I said good morning to me this morning. I am covered. I am gorgeous. I have already given me my insurance for today. Bring it on. I am insured. Good morning, Angelina. And somebody mystery join. Good morning. To self is so amazing to practice. That's your insurance policy. So when the news is sad because you didn't plan it, and you have already said you're gorgeous, you're amazing, you're beautiful, and everything that comes to you is amazing, beautiful, and spectacular, because you made it part of you. And that is coming at you, and the news is not good. Inside of it, you're going to look at it and you're going to say, like Pope John Paul said, it is as it was. But in this case, you're going to say, it is as it is. It is. And no amount of fighting with the it is going to make it disappear. But now you are grounded in love of self. And you know this is happening outside of you and it's not happening to you. It is just happening. And you are so loved and realize you are the best, you can do the best, and you repeat your affirmation and you go and you put your hands on your hip and you take a warrior stance and you say, what now? What am I going to do with it now? We learn from people. And little people are amazing teachers. I remember when Jillian saw a dog coming and she was like, and she ran into my knee. And she broke her tooth. And when we went to the hospital, they had to remove it, and it wasn't time for her tooth to fall off yet. So the doctor took it out, and she turned, and she looked at him and she said, "No, where can we go and buy one?" I will always remember that. No wonder she's a shopper. She shops and shops and shops. So she looked at the doctor and said, "No, where can we go and buy one?" She didn't sit there and cry about losing her yes, let's replace it. She had to get that tooth replaced. And he had to say it will come when the tooth fell. Anyway, you know the story. So that is it. Now I look at Kylie. So she helps with chores with me at night, like filling the kettle, whatever, and closing the blinds, setting the alarm, and then she goes, "Now what now?" That's how she goes, "What now? What's next? What are we doing next?" And she's all ready to go. So it's good things for her, but that is training her in her mind. You do one thing, on to the next. So we are looking at this thing that came at us this morning that we did not prepare for. We did not wake up this morning ready to fight. We woke up this morning with energy to love and respect and cherish us and realize we are worthy, we are great, we are gorgeous. Our breath is flowing through us. We are alive. And we open that door, like Sam said to Frodo, and we do not know what we're going to step in this morning. It mightn't be a physical door. It might be a message on your device. It might be a phone ringing on your device. It might be opening the window and seeing weather that is not going to be nice. But you have already prepared yourself for success because you said you were good enough. You said you were gorgeous. You acknowledge the breath that is working on its own without any help from us. You acknowledge the strong, beautiful, amazing, masculine, handsome woman, man you are. All of that. And there you are. And the world is saying we are crashing. And you're saying, yeah, it's okay. It is as it is. What do I do now? You can only say that if you believe that you have special things in you. If you believe you love you, if you believe every little part of you is amazing, beautiful, and spectacular, if you believe your thoughts are amazing, beautiful, and spectacular, if you believe that what you see in front of you is amazing, beautiful, and spectacular, it's only when you crack it, you will see the light. So sometimes something has to be broken for the light to shine through. If the light is not shining through, we have to, we have to make sure that we find the crack. It's when it is cracked, we see the light. So you have to believe that you must prepare for whatever the day is bringing by loving you first, by preparing you first. Put the mask on you before you put it on somebody else. Reserve your opinions on others. Keep it to loving opinions of yourself. When you can't say anything or you shouldn't say something, smile. Smile inwardly and build up your energy to take you to where you desire to go. The more energy of love and satisfaction and peace and joy you feel for you in the morning when you wake up, is the more of it you will get throughout the day. That does not mean the world is just going to be like that all the time. But because you're sure and you're confident and you have it in you and you believe, I've got this. I have my insurance policy in my back pocket. Bring it on. I paid for that already. I can take it. Because you see, good morning, beautiful self. Good morning, gorgeous. Good morning, amazing human being. Good morning, kind and generous person. It doesn't always have to be physical when you say good morning to self. I love physical, but I also go, good morning, beautiful, amazing mind. Good morning, ears that can hear so well. Good morning, wake something in you up that brings a smile to your face. When last were you able to smile because you had a disaster? And you let it go. You just let it go. It is as it is. And now is what do I do with this is as it is? So when we are going through our day, if we have not spent time this morning to honor ourselves by loving and seeing something amazing, beautiful, and spectacular about ourselves, no amount of praying is going to make a difference. No amount of reading the Bible from page 1 to page 101 is going to make a difference. Going from Genesis all the way to Revelation is never enough if you cannot acknowledge you are special, you are loved, you're loved by you, you're loved by the universe, by God, whoever it is you worship. Pouring those words out makes nothing if you just keep sending them out there and you're not taking some for you. I am amazing. I feel good. Acknowledge that. Instead of saying, I need more. More to do what? To be ignored like the furnishings in your home? When last were you grateful and appreciate the work that you did to bring it? When last you didn't throw clothes on you? Literally speak that word to me and it annoys me. I'm just going to throw something else. No, you're not. You're going to dress yourself. You're going to take the time to have the shower. You're going to take the time, if you apply cream, to apply it in every nook and cranny. You're going to realize you are worthy. Hey, when you take the time to cherish the body, instead of putting all your effort in cherishing the body of others, I wonder if I should say that. I'm going to say it though. There was somebody, right? I know. And it was always the father. The father taking care of him. He had diabetes, high blood pressure, everything. Her husband doing this, doing that, always taking him to the hospital, making sure this. And two of them, you guys have heard me speak about Sangeeta. And Suresh has he's diabetic and da. And she just kept, both these women. And then when they do cut up, because they weren't taking time to value their body and to feel their arms and their head, everything is a quick thing. By the time they got to the hospital, when they realized, one of them, oh, don't you know you have bumps on your head? I was looking after Daddy. She was covered in cancer. She didn't last long. Daddy lasted for another 6 years. Suresh is still alive. Sangeeta felt pain in her breast, but she never thought she should check it out. Just Suresh is diabetic. Take some time to apply the cream to your body. During that time, take some time in the shower. During that time, you will notice something that is deforming. It's not funny. And I'm not saying it flippantly. I'm just saying we need to understand we too are important. And we need to give ourselves that thing. Stop considering ourselves as nothing. Like, I am going to be at home, so I'm just going to throw something on me. Stop doing that. That is disrespectful to the God that created you. It is. Because you were created in the goodness and the brightness and everything of God. And when you are ready to take care of you, you just do it so haphazardly. It's disrespectful. And we need to stop being disrespectful to self. Honor yourself by taking time every day to greet yourself and say, good morning, self. Hi, Tanji. Good morning, self. How are you feeling today? Get that insurance policy so when you step into the world, that the world comes at you firing darts and arrows, it will bounce back because you're covered, you see. You made sure you felt it. If you're going to do something for you, do it as well as you would do it for children and grandchildren. Good morning, my dear. If you're going to have a shower, enjoy the shower. Do not rush it out. Take the time to explore your hair, your head. Look for what's different. What wasn't there yesterday or last month? Wear those 199 pieces of garment you have in the cupboard. Put it on because you can. What are you waiting for? Who is going to put it on for you? Put it on because you can. Dress like you are deserving of the best. And that is what loving yourself is. Greeting to self in the morning is effective. And it is how you feel when you compliment somebody. Feel that when you compliment yourself. Make sure you have a good, strong, powerful affirmation about you. Make sure you repeat it as often as you can. Make sure you repeat it when everything is going haywire. Make sure you acknowledge how beautiful, amazing, and spectacular you are when everything is telling you you're not good enough or you're not all of that. Make sure you remember to pull that energy into you when the world is just not going your way. Because that is all you can do. And do it with all your energy. Do your best. Have a great day. Thank you, everybody, for dropping by. Hi, Coco Diva, Lisa, Arita, Angelina, Tanji, and Loretta. Thank you for being here, wonderful, amazing people. Thank you for those of you who drove by, took a peek, have a sweet, and had a sip of wine and left. It's an amazing and wonderful morning. How are you doing today? What can you do today? Have a wonderful and amazing day. I appreciate you, and I'm happy and grateful that you dropped by. Just so I can remind you that you're worthy, and you can greet yourself. Hello, gorgeous. I like that. And make sure your breath feels good because you're okay. Have a wonderful day. Thank you, Arita. Have a great day, everybody. Love you. See you tomorrow morning. Bye.